to fight something soon. What? A broadcast? Do you have any brains? A strange voice echoes over the intercom. Do the tests immediately. Table on the table. Static crackles before cutting off. Is she watching us from somewhere? She said something like... Something might be on the desk. Let's take a look. On the desk, scattered with lab equipment, is a small pencil and problem sheet. Are we supposed to fill this out? I take a sidelong glance at the problem sheet. I see what looks like chemistry symbols. Looks like this is a science test. Something written at the top is in messy letters. Remember the experiments. That's right, I found several bottles of chemicals in the storage room. Were those chemicals used as some sort of experiments? Pick up a pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm not good at tests. I have test anxiety. Compound A is widely used to fuel or disinfect it. Its chemical formula is... What number should it be? I don't know. I don't know. 4. Nope. Which statement about compound N is true? Is it combustible? Nope. C is always in. 3. It stinks when it's thick and fragrant when it's thin. What compound is it? I don't know. Ammonia? I don't fucking know. I just died. This is why I saved. So let me look at my bag. Okay. The vial with white label that reads, flammable, do not hold by open flames. Doesn't help me. Handle with care for chlorine. ID5 has a flesh for aluminum foil. The lid is ID5. That doesn't help me. Doesn't help me at all. Let me look at these. Oh, Great Azura. The letters are messy but legible. Great Azura. Down must mean below where we currently are, so what would the first floor? Recalling the school's layout, I think there was a similar storage area on the first floor. I'm not sure what it means, but it might be important. I decided to take a tag just in case. Got tag. Alright, let's go try to take a test again, I guess. That's all I'm hearing in my ear right now. Two. Ah. Number 2 compound N is extremely acidic and contains salt that reacts to various metals. Which statement at compound N is true? It's a light-proof container. I'm literally pulling the shit out of my ass right now. It stings when it's thick and fragrant when it's thin. What compound is it? Dos Scatole? I don't know what the other ones are, but I'm gonna go Scatole. Wrong, but I still live. I think. It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet. The next test is in the room next door. Proceed there quickly, students. Well then. It sounds like there are other tests. Are we being tested? Maybe. I mean, that's what tests are for. But why? I'm concerned, but I don't feel like guessing. My more immediate topic should be discussed now that my senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks. I didn't notice when I was focusing on the test, but the answer sheet stinks horribly. Excuse me. It's 100 times worse than that notebook, like a zoo in the dead summer. I shut it tightly in the random pouch in my bag so the smell doesn't spread. Got answer sheet. Aye narrows her eye at me. The blah 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 blah. Mr. Cade, are you sure you closed your bag? It still reeks in here. Huh? I is right. The smell has definitely gotten stronger instead of weaker. Sorry, I'll check. I look down to double check my bag. I spot something that looks like a box down on the floor behind the desk. Oh. Oh dear. My instincts realize what it is before my brain does. Hands and feet sticking out of a blood-soaked cover. Inside that box is... I've got to check to make sure, but I can't make myself move. Did you find something? Stay back! The low, sharp tone that comes out of my mouth startles even me. Just stay back. I'll check it. After gathering my courage, I reach out. I pull off the thick sheet. It's the guard. That hat's familiar, so are the clothes. There's no mistake. It's the corpse of that guard who was hanging from the ceiling with Moe Watanabe. Yes, I think, depending, so, yeah, that's passing. Usually I think 60%, 65% is passing in most places, depending. Depends on the grade system. If a D is passing... I collapse to my knees. A horrible feeling comes barreling up through my chest. Are you alright? There's a corpse. That's where the smell is coming from. A corpse? Then let's get the heck out of here, yeah? I drag myself... She almost went Canadian. I drag myself up woodenly, like a puppet on strings. The classroom next door. Huh? The next test is in the classroom next door. Let's go there. Right. Okay, understood. Aya is probably shaken, but she's putting on a brave front anyway. Even an act like that is helpful at a time like this. After all, there's no time to waste. Whoever carried this corpse here could be looking around the corner. I don't like tests. Something is scrawled on the blackboard. No. I don't know. The handwriting is terrible. Not what we were looking for. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. I take a glance at the problem sheet. There are a number of long sentences. Looks like this is a science test. Something's written on the top of the messy letters. Read the blackboard. Eisen. The blackboard. I'm supposed to read it? I'm not sure that scribble is really important, but... Alright. Something is scrawled on the blackboard. Eisen. That part is legible, the rest is complete thus. Was there another blackboard, maybe? Let us check. Let me know if you guys are hearing the TV out in the other room. My roommate's quite deaf, so he doesn't always realize how loud he's actually playing something. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to go for it, aren't we? Let's do it. Okay, I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Question 1. Believing in the Buddha is important. The Buddha is most extremely vital. You must believe the incredible strong great I. The incredible strong great I. It's like an angel. You must erase the stench of corrupted humanity and become one with nature. This is called Eisenunity. But it was 3 letters, wasn't it? I know I shouldn't have done that one, but it was like it had 3 dots, so I had to assume it was 3. The fellow snakes. I'm not gonna live because I'm about to die, so. I'm dead. That was a car. I'm very near a very busy road. Don't give me 3 asterisks if it's only gonna be 2, bitch. Question 2. Question 3. I carry the great eye talisman every day and seek rebirth. The talisman is important. It is a greater treasure than the brain and heart itself. This is shown not in words but deeds. If I walk with the talisman, I will become... I didn't die! I hear you laughing. It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet, next test 2 rooms over. Don't enter the classroom next door, off limits. Well, that's succinct. That answer sheet. Don't go in the classroom next door. Why? Maybe she's got a secret in there, but now I want to see it even more. Pretty much. She probably didn't think it through before. It sounds like something is hitting the wall. That noise! Was it from the room next door? Sounds like something's in there. Let's check it out. Check out the room next door. We can do the next test later. Because that's what we should be doing. My jumbo wire is wrapped around the door handle. I pull on the wire, but it won't move. It's been carefully and tightly wound, plus it's pretty thick. It'll be impossible to cut. Do I have something that can disintegrate? Ah, yes. I take out the clear bottle of my bag and pour just a drop or 2 on the wire. But nothing changes. Seems like the content of the clear bottle won't work. I take out the brown bottle out of my bag and stare at the label. It has a usage warning on it and it smells like chlorine. It could be some sort of strong acid that can melt metal. Should we try it? I take off the lid and slowly pour the liquid on the wire. If I accidentally get some on the keyhole, it could be a problem. Don't rush, just a little at a time. There's a faint bubbling noise and a smell that's indescribable. It seems like it's working like I hoped. Is it melting? Yeah. Then, I think that should do it. I pull the wire again. I wouldn't be touching that fucking thing. You just put acid on it. This time it comes out of the hole easily. Nice, you're smart, Mr. Cade. I'm not sure how to respond to that, but in any case, now we can investigate this room. Let's look inside. Discarded the emptied brown bottle. Done, done, done. We shouldn't go in this room. I'm gonna have a grape. Oh my! I see animal heads. The instant I open the classroom door, something glints in the darkness. Then a horrible stench makes me choke. Are we? I lost. Hold on. I lost myself for a minute. Then a horrible stench makes me choke. Ugh. Is this blood? Oh. Oh. Beneath my feet. It feels like I'm stepping in something soft like mud. I shine my light into the room. Hey, there's a hand over there. What the hell is this room? It's as if I stepped into a slaughterhouse. The scene before me is horrific. Organs scattered across the floor, chunks of meat, an overwhelming amount of blood, and blank, glassy-eyed animals' heads lined up across the desks. Ugh. Eye sinks to the floor, covering her mouth. The words sacrificial rite came to mind. But why the hell? Let's check it out. We need to look around. I'm trying to convince myself by saying it twice. Suddenly. Huh? There's a sound from the window ledge. Is someone there? I make my way past the animal heads to peer. That sounds disgusting as he walks, cautiously at the line of desks near the window. This job gives me censoring duty. Right, I can't, I'm just right out of the range. A naked body, laying in a pool of red. Countless snakes are slithering over her. The woman almost looks like an animal waiting for dissection. Actually, whoever did this to her might have been planning to do just that. Hey, come on, help me. Someone's trapped. We grab onto her legs and hurry to drag her out of the swarm of snakes. I'm worried about her snake bites, but I don't see any other large wounds. Are you okay? Hang in there. I speak to her, but the woman doesn't reply. Her eyes are half open, staring vaguely. We can't let her die. Let's take her back to the mansion. She should be able to walk if we help her. Sure, but she's, naked? Is this really the time to be worried about that? But speaking of clothes, I just remember. Here, she can wear this. I unwrap a bundle of clothes and pull out the lab coat from her to wear. Ah, yes. Oh, yeah, well, that was close to what I was saying. That place is off limits. Hi, Iris. That's okay. Mom's good. Noise from the broadcast reverberates in the room. My flashlight blinks out. The marked color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in. Damn it, she noticed. What should we do? We need to get out of here. I know H Elementary's laid out pretty well. I should be able to find my way out without a light. We've got to hurry. Let's help her up. Hup! Oh, we made it. Please don't make me do a voice yet. Not for that woman. I don't have enough in my cargo van of voices. You guys, start thinking of what kind of voice the woman should have, because you know I gotta give her one. I takes a deep breath from the back seat. It sounds like a world-weary old person groan. Oh, did you think I just sound like an old lady? I don't care what you think. I'm not performing right now. I'm on break. Is this what they call a woman's intuition, or did she just read my mind? Does that woman look like she'll be okay? We covered her securely with a lab coat, but I still hesitate to look in the rearview mirror. Don't stare. Privacy is important even in emergencies. I'm not trying to look, I promise. I can't do a French accent. And I won't do a fake French accent because I find those insulting. I'm clearly doing my best not to. Come on. She looks exhausted but calm. Maybe she's sleeping. Mr. Cade? I saw it. What did you see? I try to keep my tone innocent. The mark on her body when we were putting the coat on her. Oh. So we've added another to our number. My heart drops when I think about how I'll have to tell her the truth of what's happening. But that doesn't mean I can avoid it. We'll have to tell her. Yeah. I hope she doesn't get depressed. She's surprisingly collected about this. Maybe she learned that to be able to make a living in the entertainment world. God, she's speaking. I'll figure it out once I actually see her face. I have a name, you know. The mysterious woman seemed asleep, but she suddenly speaks up. You are awake? Sorry, we didn't know your name. I'm Madaka Hiro. I don't care what happens. All I want is to take a shower as soon as possible. I will figure out a voice once I actually see her face. Yes, Iris? Welcome back. Oh, and who's this with you? Later, hurry and get a bath already. We lay a pale-faced hero on the sofa and immediately start treating her wounds. With her guiding us, we were able to give her a proper first aid. There's a lot of swelling, but at least it seems none of the snakes were poisonous. After we finish, her face gradually regains its color. Okay. Hiro emerges from upstairs wearing the clothing we found in the science lab. Apparently, they had been hers. Okay. I don't know what voice, Iris. What voice should I give her, Iris? I almost died. Do that, I guess. We go a little nasally for her. Thanks for saving me, I guess. Yeah, so sweet. Judging by that casual comment, it seems she's recovered her composure. She's still pretty pale, but she doesn't look shaken up anymore. You were more attractive when you were covered in snakes. They only wanted to torment me, not kill. Small mercies. Otherwise, I would have choked on poison or been snake food by now. Spirits drag the living to the depths of despair before killing them. That's what Mary had told me before. Thanks to the nefarious nature of theirs, she was able to be saved. You sure you're feeling okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I bounce back fast. I don't know what to do. We know if that's true or if she's just putting up an act, but regardless, her emotional strength is impressive. So what were you doing in the school? That's what I'd like to know. I was chasing after a woman named Manabi Zukawa. I must have fainted. When I woke up, I was there. Zukawa? Could that be Miss Zu? Miss Zu? Oh yeah, I heard that was her nickname when she was a teacher. So why were you chasing? Hold up! My questions first. Who are you people? Yeah, this is a good voice for this bitch. Iris, go lay down. We give her a basic rundown of the situation. She listens quietly, but I can tell from her expression that she's not convinced. I see, I understand. But believing you is something else. You say Zukawa might have become an inhuman monster. Save that talk for writing horror stories. Her face twitches briefly. How is it that you know this Miss Zukawa? She's a colleague from the lab. Not a lot of women work there, so we ended up talking together. And the second I let down my guard. Sounds like the Zukawa caused some trouble. She stole something important from me. At first I had no idea where she disappeared to, but I searched her room in the dorm and learned where she's holed up. Going off her recent credit purchases, she's been shopping in H City. What? A spirit that goes shopping? People would be panicked if something like that appeared in a grocery store. What? Don't tell me you're serious. Wait, I know you. You're Ai Kashiwagi from Love and Hero. You seem idiotic on TV, so I guess that wasn't just an act. Hey, that's really rude. Supposing you're right and she's a monster, no way she'd go out in public. She's obviously used the phone. I even checked with the company. A woman's voice asked them to bring the goods to the designated area. Paid in advance with a bank transfer, so the company delivered as ordered. Oh, and the delivery location happens to be a warehouse by H Elementary. And just what were those goods? Animals. No idea what connection she pulled, but they were from pet stores and ranches. Dogs, cats, pigs, snakes, horses. She even managed to get reindeer and ostriches. Ostriches. Black market too, spared no expense. With the Miss Zoo name, maybe she was starting a zoo or something. What happened to those animals? She must not have noticed since she was in and out of consciousness at the time. But based on what we found in the room, she was held in. I can hazard a guess. So I waited at the empty warehouse for Zukawa to come. At some point I fainted. Next thing I know, I'm butt naked and in a terrible position you found me in. I'm sure she was behind it. So then, is that also when you got your mark? Mark? Oh, you mean this scar? I still don't believe it, but even if Zukawa happens to be a spirit, then I didn't get it from her. I had it before I went to H City. What? So where'd you get it? Chill, no need to get so upset. I suddenly had it when I woke up 9 days ago. Did you go to any haunted places the day before? Don't be ridiculous. Don't let me in with inappropriate dressed idols like you. The same goes for the scar. As if something like this could kill you or give you amnesia. And not only is that unscientific, it's absurd, absolutely impossible. She's yelling, but that doesn't hide how she's shaking like a leaf. She's clearly more frightened now than when she was talking about the snakes. I guess she has a fear of the supernatural too, just like Sho. Ahem. That's all I can tell you. You're going after Zukawa, right? I'll help out. Are you truly alright with that? You might die. I don't plan on letting that happen, but if it does, so be it. I hate the idea that people can be happy by just being alive. I'm a scholar. Life is for satisfying my intellectual curiosity. And for that, I need to get that thing back from that thieving hag. So it's more important than your life? What in the world did she steal from you? Seems she doesn't plan on answering that, but we've no reason to turn her down. We should accept her help. Okay, Mr. Cade. Let's go back to H Elementary. I'm gonna keep her. I don't like the other girl. We return to H Elementary once more. If Hiro is to believe, then what we saw in that classroom was Zukawa's doing. The missing teacher is Zukawa. There's no doubt that she had something to do with the birth of Miss Zu. Aw, we escaped from here only to come back again. That's kind of depressing. To get rid of the mark, we have no choice. We haven't been able to go thoroughly investigate the room where we saved Hiro. Probably best to start there. Let's go.